Using an optimized workspace. Adobe software has a few quirks to it that may not be so obvious when you're starting out. But when you buy into the Adobe workflow, you can start to see how these quirks make your design life easier. Most of us are used to tabs in web browsers, so this is probably fairly familiar to you. Instead of multiple web pages, you can have multiple Photoshop files open at one time. Look for the name of the file you want in the tab bar and click on it. You can also drag tabs around to reorder them. If you find you want to have one of these tabs in its own window, you can click and drag it down, and it will pop out into its own window. To get it back into the tab bar, simply click on the title bar and drag it back into the tab bar. Panels are where a lot of your work gets done in Photoshop. They're handy because they are non-modal and most support a non-destructive workflow. Usually, if you want to do something that permanently changes the pixels of a layer, you need to go to the menu bar. However, you probably don't need to see all available panels at once. If you need a panel that isn't visible, you can open it from the window option on the menu bar. Photoshop now puts new panels in a collapsed dock on the right side of the screen. This dock will only show one panel at a time, and it will pop up on top of the canvas. Click on the panel icon to open and close them. If you want the panel floating somewhere else, you can click and drag on the name and move it to where you want, even outside of the dock. If you want to dock a floating panel, just drag the name of the panel to the dock. As you hover over the dock, a blue box will show you where it will go once you release the mouse. You can put it on an existing set of panels, or hover over the top or bottom set of panels to change the blue box to a line. If you click on the double chevron at the top of the panel, you can change it from a set of icons to fully expanded panels. Like tab documents, you can also nest panels together to save space. To save even more space, you can change the height of panels by dragging from the bottom. To hide a set of panels, you can double-click on the name. There are some default workspaces for different types of tasks in Photoshop. These give you a set of tools that make sense for a specific type of project. You can choose different workspace presets from the title icon on the top right side of the application frame or from the Window Workspace menu. When you customize the interface, Photoshop will automatically update the workspace preset you are working in. We made some changes to the Essentials default workspace. If you want to reset your changes, you can reset it by selecting Reset, the name of that workspace. Or you can save your changes to a new preset by selecting New Workspace. And then you can give your workspace a descriptive name. Every computer user should know at least the big three. Photoshop users should at least know two more: jump and transform. Obviously, there are many more than that. You'll probably naturally find ones that you use all the time. To find the keyboard shortcut for a menu item, just go to the menu and look. It will be off to the right. If it doesn't have a keyboard shortcut, you can create one. Go to Edit, Keyboard Shortcuts, and Menus. Find the menu item you want to make a shortcut for and type your key sequence in the box. You can save your personalized shortcuts from here too. The first button lets you save the set as is, and the second lets you save a new set, which you can name. The Set drop-down menu lets you switch between sets of shortcuts. I'll let you figure out what the trash can does. You can also customize the menus here. Click on the tab at the top to switch between keyboard shortcuts and menus. You can control visibility of certain menu items and display them in different colors. You could really mess up a menu driver's life by making most of the menu items invisible. So try not to do that.